Hi everyone, and welcome to Creative Chelsey. If you like this video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up or commenting below. If you want to see more of my videos, press the subscribe button and click on the bell for notifications. If you need any Stampin' Up! Products to make these cards, you can visit my online store, and the link is in the description box below. When you purchase Stampin' Up! Products through me, you can earn free products. Check out my current customer appreciation program on my blog, and the link is listed in the description. Today I would like to share with you my card designs using the August 2020 SheetLoad of cards by Call Me Crafty Al. I love using her free templates when making cards. Her designs are always fresh and new. You can get your free template by visiting her YouTube channel, and the link is in the description box below. So today I wanted to share with you the products I used to create her cards and just some quick tips when making these cards. So these gorgeous cards were made using the Flowers for Every Season designer series paper. Now this paper is a 6x6 size, but you're going to be getting more sheets and more patterns. You actually get 48 sheets of paper, and there are 12 double-sided designs, and you get 4 of each of those. So I'll go ahead and show you the paper in that pack. So let's just quickly go over which papers I used for these cards. And I'm using the Sunflower with the Just Jade background. I'm using the Bumblebee pattern paper, and then this Just Jade leaf side paper. And then for the other set of cards, I just used another grouping that is the reverse side. So I have Misty Moonlight on this side, and then I've got the pretty rose and flower pattern. And then I felt like this Just Jade piece also went really well with these complementary colors. So those are the papers that I used for this, but there are some other really gorgeous patterns and flowers in this paper pack. And so I'm just gonna quickly show you. And like they said, it's flowers for every season. So you get some pretty Christmas flowers, and more of a summer and a springtime feeling. And then on the other side, you get some pretty patterns as well. You can see the Christmas ones and the fall, some pretty summertime. And so that's a really fun pack, and you get so many pieces of paper in that one packet. The next thing I used was this I Can't Thank You Enough stamp, and it came from the So Sentimental stamp set. And this is just a really good stamp set that has some really great greetings, and it coordinates really well with the Stitch So Sweetly dies. And so I used one of the dies to cut out that greeting. And I always list all the products I'm using in the description box below. So then for this particular card, I didn't have a stamp that matched this pretty flower paper. And so I just took an extra sheet of that paper and I fussy cut using a nice sharp pair of paper snips, and I just fussy cut out some of those groupings and added them to the front of my card. Now I felt like it needed one more thing to kind of help those flowers stand out from the background, and so I added this white fern, and it's from the Forever Flourishing dies. And I'm really loving these dies, and I'm using them like on almost every project. So if you don't have these, you might want to get them. They right now are on back order, but they should be available in the mid-August. So then for my yellow cards, I stamped these pretty little daisies, and I used the Daisy Lane stamp set for those. And then I just fussy cut around them. And then to kind of have the cards match and to help those images stand out from the pattern, I added that fern in the background as well. So the colors I used for these cards when stamping were the Bumblebee, and that was for my flowers, the Just Jade, and that's for the greeting on my yellow and green cards, and then the Misty Moonlight was the greeting for my pink and red cards. And the last thing I added to my cards were some of these gold faceted gems. And these are actually retired, but there's some other really great embellishments that are current that would give you that same look. And one of the things I like about these embellishments is that they are nice and bold, and so they stand out against some of those patterns that I'm using on my cards. And I just think these cards turned out so pretty, and I was really, really happy with them. And I love the Call Me Crafty Owl templates for making quick and simple cards like these. So another thing that I used for my cards is a white card base, and I really love the thick Whisper White cardstock that Stampin' Up! Offers as a card base. So I've used that here. So this strip of cardstock that sits behind the strip of Designer Series paper is just Jade, and I've used that on all of my cards, as you can see, because that color goes well with all the patterns that I'm using. And then I'm just using Whisper White cardstock for the greeting and for the die embellishment. And so after cutting all my paper and making my cards, I had some pieces left over. So I had one little strip left over from the Designer Series paper, as well as some pieces of Just Jade cardstock. So what I did is I placed the two Just Jade cardstocks together, and I'm not sure if you can see, but there's a seam right there. And so these are actually two pieces. And then I added the strips going across to keep those pieces together. So then I wrapped that whole piece with the Magenta Madness ribbon to kind of hide that seam, and then added one of the greetings to the card and placed it on another thick Whisper White cardstock. So if you wanted to make a fun bonus card using your leftover pieces, this would be a really fun and simple card to make, so that you're not wasting those really pretty pieces of Designer Series paper. I hope you have enjoyed seeing my version of this month's sheetload of cards from Call Me Crafty Owl. Make sure to check out what the other amazing designers have created this month as well. Have a creative day. Bye!